Hola. What's up, everybody? Thank you, Linda. What's up, everybody? Chapel Hill in the house. What is up? Thank you, Nerd Girl. Thank you, Too Tall. Thank you, LBJ. What is up? We are in downtown Tianjin. Our live stream is starting right now. We just vibing out here in downtown Tianjin. This is a very unique place. It's what we call a mix of the modern versus the old. You're gonna see a lot of cool stuff today. Live stream is just getting started right now. We're just getting started. What is up, El Snorlax? Great to see everybody. Hello, hello, hello. What is up? Well, this is the starting point I'm picking here in downtown Tianjin. You can see, look at this right here, man. This looks like I'm in New York City or Chicago. Look at their concert hall here in the city of Tianjin. Thank you, Linda Bird, for moderating. Amuj, thank you. Please share this live stream and follow the channel. Follow the channel and share this live stream like JK is doing. Thank you. What's for breakfast? Nada, nothing. Woke up, took a shower, came out here to start streaming. I ain't have no breakfast, but I'm still full from last night's dinner. So we're okay. We're okay. What is up, everybody? What is up? We are in downtown Tianjin. Our live stream is just getting started. Thank you, Spicy Texan. Thank you, Dream Inc. We're in downtown Tianjin. Let's get our exploration started. We're gonna walk around. We got a lot of places to go hit up today. Our third day here in the city of Tianjin, but it's our first one officially in downtown. Check out this building though. This concert hall is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Dusty Rhodes, thank you. This looks like something you would see in downtown Chicago or downtown New York City, but this is actually in downtown Tianjin. This is a concert hall. This would have been made at least about 80, 90, 100 years ago. Looks like a totally Western building. Thank you, Lisa D. Great to see you guys. It does look like a little bit like the White House. You can actually go in and tour. I'm gonna go in real quick and see what they got going on over here. See, Tianjin's got a lot of colonial history. This was actually a concession. Look at this. This was actually a concession to 9 foreign nations. Look at this. Man, what is up? Look at this. Thank you, Lady Duff. Great to see you guys. Great to see everybody. Check this out. Looks totally Western, doesn't it? Look at this. Man, I think you could tour this, but I don't think my signal would be very good. Please share this live stream. Look at all this. This looks totally Western. Thank you, Linda Bird. Let's keep moving, y'all. Let's get our live stream started today. Thank you, Little Jane. We are in downtown Tianjin. You can see the skyscrapers. It's very impressive. Very, very beautiful. But I'm gonna show you guys some building with some character to it. Thank you, Jasper Dog. We got a nice little city walk route planned. So good evening, everybody back home in America. Thank you, Stan. Thank you, Jasper Dog. I understand I'm competing with the DNC, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you, Lady Def and G-Tac. I got 3 moderators on right now. That's beautiful. Thank you, Rolf. All right, let's just keep it moving. One more time, take a look at this music hall right here. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this. Man, we are in downtown Tianjin, baby. We are in downtown Tianjin. Look at this building, absolutely beautiful. All right, let's get up out of here. Great to see everybody. Let's get our city walk. He said nobody watching that. Oh, Greg, some people would beg to differ. He said, ain't nobody watching that. He said, ain't nobody got time for that. All right, let's start our city walk, man. We got a lot to see today. One of the first things you guys all have to please remember as you're tuning in today is that this city, thank you, Trina, has a ton of international history. The British, the French, the Japanese, the Americans, the Germans, the Russians, and the Italians all used to have settlements here during the mid-19th century. So a lot of the buildings that we're gonna see today is actually built and designed by American architects, British architects, French architects, back at a time in the late Qing dynasty when Tianjin was ceded to foreign powers as a port. It was ceded to multiple countries. The United States was one of them. So you can see that you got a lot of buildings that look like this right along the streets. Now these are older buildings, but you can see the style here. Thank you, Jasper Dog. Clearly very different from a traditional Chinese building. Look at how nice this is. This is actually a Mexican restaurant. Oh, this is actually a Mexican restaurant right here. You don't see a lot of that here in China. At least I don't. And look at this. Absolutely beautiful. We are downtown Tianjin. We're gonna walk around. This is their prime real estate. This is their best land. Most expensive real estate is here in the city of Tianjin, right in the middle of downtown. We're gonna walk around. We're gonna spend a few hours walking around. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving, y'all. Great to see everybody. Great to see everybody. There's also a very fancy large mall across the street from us. Y'all wanna see that? Should we go inside and take a loop around the mall? Thank you, Dev. Maybe do like a little walkthrough. This woman is intently observing these flowers, man. What's up with these flowers? She's intently observing the flowers. I love it. All right, let's keep it moving, y'all. What is up, everybody? What is up? What is up? Great to see everybody. Our walk gets started right now. Now, you can see like downtown Tianjin is actually pretty built up, man. This place, I was coming here in the car earlier and my taxi driver was taking me here about 20 minutes ago. And I was just saying that this place kind of reminds me of Chicago. The one American city that this place reminds me of is Chicago, Illinois, where I went to high school, where I grew up for the better part of my teenage years. This place reminds me of Chicago in many ways because you got a lot of older buildings from the turn of the 20th century, just like Chicago does. Yet you also have a ton of skyscrapers and you got a bunch of residential buildings. Great to see everybody. Great to see everyone. Good evening, everyone. Let's keep the comments flowing. Share this live stream, everybody. Share this live stream. Follow the channel. Share. I'm telling you, what you guys are about to see today has got a lot of Chicago vibes. Honestly, it's got a lot of Chicago vibes. We're gonna hop into this alley here. We're gonna walk around a little bit, and then I gotta take you guys to some cooler places. Thank you, Lisa Ann. Anyway, I didn't see the comment from earlier, man. Do y'all want to see this mall? There's a mall right across the street from me. Thank you, Brave. We could do like a one little lap through the mall and then go to our ultimate destination, which is the 5 Avenues today. Thank you, Just Kirby. Thank you, Brave. Great to see everybody. Thank you, Texas. Thank you, Brave. 11:01 a.m. Our live stream is just getting started. See, look at these buildings right here, man. These don't look Chinese at all. Look at this. Look at this, man. A lot of European, Western influence on these buildings. It's gonna be an architectural tour today, yo. Get ready for this. This is gonna be an architectural tour. Thank you, Pamela. Hello in Oregon. Everybody just tuning in. We're just getting started. We just got started 5 minutes ago. We're waiting for the algorithm to do its thing, bring more people in. Hopefully we won't have any lags today. Please share this live today. Please share this live today. Please share this live stream. I started 5 minutes ago. We're waiting for the algorithm to do its thing, bring more people in. Hopefully we won't have any lags today. Please share this live stream like Jake. First thing I'm gonna do is take you guys inside these alleys a little bit of one of the only remaining neighborhoods. You see, as soon as I say, I hope there's no lag, we start lagging. Thank you, Kirill. Thank you, Kirill. What is up, everybody? Maybe he said Elon Ma, man. Stop tripping, y'all. Stop tripping. He said Elon Ma. Come on, man. This ain't no Elon Ma. Come on, man. All right, hold up 1 second, man. I'm a little bit lost. Let me whip out my map. I'm a little bit lost. Hold up 1 second. 5 minutes into the live stream, I'm already lost. All right, I gotta go this way. I'm a little bit lost. Thank you, Kim. All right. Hold on 1 second. Just a little bit lost. What up, everybody? Thank you, Lady Dev. Thank you, guys. We just started streaming 5 minutes ago. JK has already shared this live stream with over 700 people, man. Please share this live stream. Love you guys too. Love you guys too very much. I gotta get into these alleys. A little bit lost, but let's keep moving. Look, for those of you guys that need a girlfriend or a boyfriend, this is a matchmaker right here, a Chinese matchmaker. Thank you, Lisa Ann. Thank you, Paul. I should come in here and see if they can introduce me to somebody. There's a little Chinese matchmaker right here. It's an actual business. Matchmaking is a business out here. All right, but no, seriously, I want to show you guys some cool stuff today. We're not just gonna walk around aimlessly. We do have a plan of where we need to go. First thing we want to do is show you guys one of the remaining areas in downtown Tianjin that hasn't been torn down for the city to kind of rebrand itself. It's one of the remaining areas of the entire city that still retains its original look. Everything else now, you can see very fancy malls, big skyscrapers built up everywhere here in downtown Tianjin. You see that? Very, very built up, but we're gonna first walk around this alley for about 5 minutes, and then we're gonna start our exploration in earnest. So let's keep it moving, y'all. Please follow the channel, everybody. Thank you, Donna. Please follow the channel and share this live stream. Hit that share button. This live stream. Hit that share button. Thank you, Jay, for the epic GG. All right, this is the mall that I was talking about a little bit earlier, man. This looks very fancy, man. Whenever you got a big poster of Natalie Portman in front of a Chinese mall, you know this mall is gonna be fancy. Thank you, JP, Ash, and Just Kirby. Thank you, guys. All right, so before we go in here, let me kind of explain what's going on here in downtown Tianjin before we go into the neighborhood and start exploring. First of all, this is downtown Tianjin. Thank you, Ash. Thank you, Ash, for the thunder. 15 million people live out here. Thank you, Jay. Of the 15 million people that live here, most of them actually do not live in this area. This is what I call the downtown commercial area. Okay? So now, right across the street from us is one of their nicer malls called Haixin. That is one of their nicer malls. That is one of their nicer malls. I want you guys to observe your surroundings. Called Haixin Guangchang. It's called Hisansei Square. That is one of their nicer malls. I want you guys to observe your surroundings. Remaining place thank you, Just Kirby. Thank you, Ash. Yeah, I gotta tell you guys, man, Tianjin has been the strangest city for me to be in terms of my cell phone signal. I don't understand this city when it comes to the signal, man. They should have cell towers everywhere. Thank you, Y2. I don't know why we keep getting hit up by random signal lags. I don't know why. Thank you, RJW. Thank you, Nanny. Please follow the channel, y'all, and share this live stream. All right, let me come in here real quick. No, this ain't the way. Thank you, RJW. Thank you, Just Kirby. What up, everybody? I'm trying to read your comments. It's very bright out here. Please share this live stream. We're just getting started. Thank you, Ash. Thank you, Senga. We are just getting started on this hot summer day. I promise I'm not just walking around randomly. I'm just trying to show you guys something. I'm in downtown Tianjin. Our live stream is just getting started. Anyway, you guys can see, look at all this. A beautiful part of downtown, right? Skyscrapers everywhere, big buildings everywhere. Very, very beautiful. But as soon as you make a right turn, right at what this lady is walking towards, you're gonna see a completely different scene. And this is where we're gonna begin our live stream today. Here at a place called Wanshanli. You'll see right here, look at what she's turning into. Totally different, look at this. Watch this. This is where my cab dropped me off at, by the way. Y'all see this right here? This is downtown Tianjin's only one of the few preserved hutongs still left in the city of Tianjin. Now, I don't want to walk in here too deep because I'm going to lose my signal for some reason here. Maybe it's because of the density of the buildings. So if I start losing my signal, I'm going to get up out of here. So what's interesting about it is that just now, you can see all the buildings are big skyscrapers, fancy malls, yet this is the only preserved hutong still left in downtown Tianjin, still authentic. I would imagine that this place is probably a couple acres, 2 or 3 acres, 3 or 4 acres. Not that big at all. You can see it's alley after alley, and no building is taller than 3 stories. You see, this is what's interesting about it, because all those fancy malls, all those big skyscrapers that you just saw, used to be something just like this. They all used to be just something just like this, except now, this is the only part that's left. How's the signal, everybody? Is the signal lagging? How's the signal? Thank you, Jennifer. Is the signal lagging at all? No, we good? Somebody was saying that we were lagging. We good? Okay. So remember what I'm saying here. All those fancy malls that you just saw, all those fancy skyscrapers, they are built on the site of what used to be these hutongs here in the city of Tianjin. Does that make sense? So what you see here 50 years ago, 60 years ago, when you came to China and you came to this city, this is what you would have seen. Now, what do they have here now? What they have is that all of these hutong buildings have been converted into restaurants and bars and little shops, souvenir shops. Many of the original residents that used to live here, they all moved out. Some of them are renting their place out to the restaurants. This is a Thai restaurant right here. You see that? This is open a Thai restaurant. Please share this live stream just like what JK is doing. We're over at 1,000 shares already. People don't live on top of the building, but you can see these buildings clearly have some age to it. Thank you, Relic Hunter. Thank you, JK, for sharing this live stream with so many people. Thank you so much. Now, you can see these buildings are very, very vintage. I'm not gonna go too much deeper, man, but this will give you an idea of what we're working with here. Well, look at this right here. We are in downtown Tianjin, right? This is downtown Tianjin. Thank you, Thai. And this right here is the only remaining hutong in this area in downtown Tianjin. Absolutely beautiful. Please remember this, please capture this, because we don't know for how much longer these buildings will be around. Now, some of these are historical relic buildings, so they won't be torn down anytime soon. But you can see the rapid pace of development here in the city has resulted in many of these buildings coming down to be replaced with skyscrapers. Does that make sense? This is why I love to show you guys. This is called Anshanli. This is the name of the place. You can see this. You see that big skyscraper in the backdrop? Thank you, Ash. Thank you, Lori. You see that big skyscraper right there? Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Lori. That is built on the site of a hutong just like this. Does that make sense, everybody? So what you see here, this is why it's so precious to be able to come in here and walk around, because so much of this has disappeared in the last 30 years, in the last 40 years, because the city needs to grow. The city needs to modernize. The city needs to bring new housing for all the people that are moving into downtown Tianjin. This right here is all that's left here in downtown. We're gonna walk around a little bit more, and we're gonna see if our signal is gonna cooperate with us. If not, we're gonna get up out of here. If we lag, please stay with me. I will be back. I will find a good signal. Please make sure y'all stay with me. Thank you, Sharon. Please make sure y'all stay with me if we're lagging. Okay, thank you, Sharon. Let's get up out of here. Let's keep moving, everybody. Please follow the channel and share this live stream. Now, you can see here, all these things here now are all restaurants. And they're all what I call low-cost restaurants. Low-cost restaurants. Now, these types of alley hops, if I was here 30 years ago, if I had a hot tub time machine and I could come here 30 years ago, these types of alleys all over Tianjin, all over downtown. But nowadays, you can see hardly any of it left. This is like a couple blocks. This is just a couple blocks, okay? Let's keep moving. Let's get up out of here. And this right here is actually a donkey restaurant right here. This is a donkey taco restaurant. You guys know I love my donkey meat. Look at this. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna try. I'm actually gonna push my luck a little bit, see if I can walk in a little bit further without losing my signal. Let me push my luck a little bit, okay? Let's go in here a little bit further. And it's just alley after alley. Look at this. A little bit, okay? Let's go in here a little bit further. And it's just alley after alley. Look at this. Y'all see this? That's my favorite. I love my donkey food. I love my donkey. Pushing my luck a little bit. See, the signal's not so good. Signal's not so good in here. Look at this. All right, beautiful. I think you guys have seen enough, man. I don't want to mess up my signal, so let's get up out of here. Thank you, Kopi. Let's get up out of here. So we're gonna walk into Haixin Guangchang. We're gonna walk into this fancy mall because you guys have to understand. That's what I love about China. What I love about China is that it's a country of contrast. Thank you, Jules. Signal should be better now. I'm gonna walk out of this neighborhood. This neighborhood, all these compact buildings tight together, not doing great things for my signal. So we're gonna get up out of here. We're gonna get up out of here, y'all. So once again, I'm gonna stand right here so you guys can see this. Man, thank you, Linda K. Thank you, Jennifer. We are indeed traveling together. Take one last look at this, y'all. Thank you, Linda K. Thank you, Jennifer. Please take one last look at this. This right here is one of the, if not the only remaining huton here in the city of Tianjin in downtown. Take a good look at this. I know it doesn't look I know it doesn't look new. I know it doesn't look fancy, but this is original Tianjin from 50, 60 years ago. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Find Rando. Thank you. Now, we walk right across the street. This is what I love about China is the contrast. Right across the street, you got what looks to be a super, super fancy mall. You got skyscrapers everywhere. That is the area we're heading to right now. Thank you, Vanessa, with all the European buildings. Okay, so please make sure y'all follow the channel. And look at this. See all these skyscrapers here? Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Vanessa. Look at this. You see this right here? Skyscrapers everywhere. Yet, when you look at here, the original hutons. Thank you, Warrior. Thank you, Shay. Also, everybody, those heart me's only cost 1 penny, but they really help us move up the rankings. Those heart me's and bracelets from the exclusive section really help us move up the rankings. Thank you, Cherish. Thank you, Warrior. Everything from the exclusive section. Some of them are only 1 penny, but they help us move up the rankings, y'all. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Jenny. Let's move up the rankings. Please follow the channel. I know, I wish you guys were here too, but just remember, all this is disappearing. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Spicy Texan. Take a good look at this. I really mean it. Take a good look at this. Now, these are tourists, man. Tourists still come out here, thankfully. This is disappearing. This is the type of stuff that's being replaced by these fancy malls, which we are going to go into right now. Thank you, Snorlax. Thank you, Kimberly. Y'all, should we do like a walkthrough of this mall real quick? Thank you, Pepper. Thank you, Neats. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. That was the port. Should we walk around this mall real quick? And then we walk over to the European area. Thank you, Warrior. Thank you, Pepper. Let's do that. Get my ass a chance to cool down as well. Thank you to Warrior. Thank you to Working. Thank you, Eddie Bang. Now that's what's helping us move up the rankings, man. These heart me's, these bracelets. Thank you, Danny D. Thank you. The Working. Thank you, Paul Wright. Please follow the channel and share this live stream like what JK is doing. Sharing this live stream really helps. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Kojo. I just appreciate this contrast, man. Thank you, Carrillo, Jacqueline. For all the Americans back home, man, like, appreciate this contrast. You got Tiffany & Co., a New York brand that's now owned by the French, owned by OVMH. And right across the street, you got all these, on the exterior, all these beautiful stores. You see that? All these beautiful stores lining the streets, yet if you just walk a little bit deeper beyond the surface, you can see all those older buildings. You know, you see all those older homes. And this is what's the most interesting thing about China. It's just like hidden beneath the surface, you have so much culture, man. All right, let's walk into this mall. Let's see what they got over here. Hopefully they don't mess up my signal, man. This place looks kind of stuffy. Hopefully it doesn't screw up my signal. Thank you, Trevor. Thank you, Kojo. Think about that. 2 minutes ago, we were in a humble neighborhood. By the way, when I say humble, AC, baby. Thank you, Y2. Thank you, Kojo. Thank you, Trevor. AC, baby. I love my AC. All right, hear me out on this, y'all. You see, I can't. First of all, and also I'm standing here because I want to see how my signal is. Thank you, Trevor and Y2. Thank you, guys. And thank you, Linda K and Jennifer, that I travel with. Thank you. All right, as we walk in here, this is a typical Chinese mall, and you can just see, man, look at this. They got all types of gourmet food. They got Western steak. They got Chinese food. They have hot pot. They got Japanese food. They have everything here at this mall. And they also have here at this mall. And they also have here at this mall. And they also have a grocery store at the basement. Now, just think about the contrast, right? Think about the contrast. Now, one thing I do have to point out, that neighborhood that I was just in, is the signal bad? Signal's no good? How's the signal, everybody? Is the signal okay? Man, thank you, Trevor. Thank you, Trevor. Signal's okay? Okay, because Greg was like, rest in peace, signal. Look, the one thing you have to understand about this particular area is you have to understand, like, for the folks that live in those types of neighborhoods, okay? For the folks that live in those neighborhoods, even though those homes don't look that nice, thank you, Andre, even though the homes don't look that nice, those homes are actually very expensive. Because the land that it sits on is prime real estate. I'm not gonna spend too much time in this place, man. This place is just a typical mall. There's really nothing to see except this. Y'all know I love this. Look at this. That is beautiful. Y'all know I love watches. Man, that does look nice. Man, that looks nice though. That look clean. That look real clean. This is a nice mall here in Tianjin. I'm just walking around and just looking at this stuff. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. This is a nice mall over here. All right, man, let's get up out of here, man. This is too fancy for me. Tiffany, all right, let's get up out of here. I actually want to do some city exploration, man. I'm not here to look at watches, man. Let's get up out of here. Ground floor of this mall. You see there's no people, very few people here on a Thursday. It's clean, it's beautiful, but what you don't have is people. I like how they roped us off. I like how Burberry ropes us off as if there was a line waiting to get in when there's not a single person in the store. Look at this. Man, let's get up out of here. Man, it is really clean. You see that, man? There's like a big ass line. There's nobody here. Nobody got a line for. Let's get up out of here. Get out of here, man. I've had enough of. This is a nice store, though. I like this. Look at this. It's a ladies' watch. There's nobody here. It's totally empty. Get up out of here. I bet you I could get some donkey fat and it would achieve the same results as these expensive creams. You know what I'm saying? Let me go and fetch some donkey fat. It would do the same thing. It would do the same thing. You know? Get some donkey fat. You'll go to Gucci. Let's keep moving, y'all. Thank you, Jay. Oh, there is a Gucci store right here. I'm not gonna go in here, man, because I'm dressed very poorly. I'm dressed like a bum. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go in. I'm just gonna show it to y'all from the outside. Okay, these are all authentic. This is an authentic Gucci store. I know it's very clean. I gotta get up out of here though. I don't feel like I belong. Look at me. Look at the way I'm dressed. I don't feel like I belong, man. I'm just gonna look at it from the outside. These people are dressed so nicely. Man. Let's keep moving, y'all. Follow the channel, share this live stream. Let's get up out of here. Anyway, this is what one of the nicest malls here in the city of Tianjin looks like. Very fancy mall. Look at that elevator, though. That's what it looks like right here. Man. I'm not in Beverly. I guess you could say I'm in the Beverly Hills of Tianjin. I really just came in here for the AC, man. That's the nice thing about malls is that usually if you need to go use the toilet and you don't want to use a squat toilet, you come out here to one of these nice malls. You could avoid using the squat toilet because they usually have very nice and clean toilets here. So I always come into malls to use the toilets if I need it, okay? These are all real designer stores, man. This is expensive stuff. Connie said, I cannot be stopped at this mall. Yes, please follow the channel and share this live stream. Thank you, Wu for the heart me. That's how we move up the rankings. All right, time to get up out of here, man. Let's do our city walk. Let's get out of here. You see, man, this is how you know you at a nice mall. Is when you come out and look at parked at the front. You see this. This is how you know you're at a nice mall, by the way. You come out, by the way. You come at a nice mall. Is when you come out and look at parked at the front. You see this. This is how you know you're at a nice mall, by the way. You come out here, you see parked at the front, you got Range Rover, BMW, Alpha, a little mini Range Rover. That's probably my car right there, the Toyota Corolla, so we're gonna ignore that one. We got BMWs, Volvos, the GL8s. Thank you, Spicy Taxon. Thank you, Big Frank. All these nice cars out front. Let's get up out of here. Follow the channel, share this live stream. Let's begin our city walk in earnest here in downtown Tianjin. Take one last look at this. We're gonna get up out of here. See, this is my car right here. But you see this Toyota right here, man. This is my car right here. It's my Toyota right here. See, that's how you know I don't belong, man. This is my little Toyota Corolla right here. See this right here? Somebody just asked, what is an Alpha? I've shown you guys before. I'm gonna show you guys again. That's what an Alpha is. See, a lot of Americans back home don't know what an Alpha is because we don't sell Alphas in America. This is only for the Asian market. All right, let me show you guys what an Alpha is. Okay, I gotta come from the side. There's a lady over here patrolling. This is what an Alpha is here in China. This is a status symbol vehicle. This is about 900,000 yuan to buy this vehicle. This is about $130,000. This is a Toyota Alphard, shorthand Alpha. This is a car that they sell in China, Japan, Thailand, Vietnam, in the Asian markets. This is an executive vehicle for business people, for senior executives. This is a very, very nice car. It's $800,000 to 900,000 yuan here in China. Very, very expensive car. You can't even buy this car a sticker. You have to pay extra. You have to pay above MSRP to get your hands on this car. So this is a status symbol vehicle that you have here in China. It's called the Toyota Alpha. And then there's an even more expensive version of this called the Lexus LM. So once again, for all the Americans back home, this probably sounds new to you. You probably never heard of this before. That's because they don't sell it in the American market. In the American market, what the Toyota does sell is called the Toyota Sienna. It's a minivan back home in America. They sell the Sienna. That's for like people who have a lot of kids, who have a lot of kids to take around. Here in China, that car is for a totally different purpose. It's for senior executives, it's for business people, factory owners. I've ridden in a lot of Alphas in my life, in my old job when we were being picked up by the business people that were ferrying us around. So yeah, it's almost like a Lincoln, exactly. Please follow the channel and share this live stream. We're gonna begin our city walk. Check out what downtown Tianjin looks like. Thank you, Joe Yao. And please, the heart me's are only 1 penny, but they help us move up the rankings from the exclusive section. Thank you guys so much. At this place. Beautiful. Yeah, exactly, man. For a lot of American folks back home, you guys probably think it's kind of weird that a luxury vehicle here is actually a minivan. Totally right. Because they have a driver to drive them around. Thank you, Hak Chan. Thank you, Neats. Thank you, Just Joe. I gotta cross the street, man. I wanna start doing my city walk. It's taking too long. Come on, man. See, that's my vehicle right here, man. I'm good with a little Honda Civic right here. That's my vehicle right here. A little Honda Civic. Get you around everywhere. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Big Jake. Man, I am in China right now. We are in the city of Tianjin. We're actually not that far away from North Korea. You know, you probably said that as a joke, but we're not that far away from North Korea at all. Pretty close to North Korea. Only maybe an hour and a half flight away. I'm in northern China. So we're pretty close. We're pretty close. Once again, as we get out of this area to walk into the main area today, Please remember, this is downtown Tianjin. Let me get into the shade here and kind of give you guys a better view. Please remember, this is downtown Tianjin that we're walking in. Get into the shade. Hold on one second. Oh, Pugs is here. What up, Pugs? Good morning, Pugs. We are doing our city walk here in downtown Tianjin. What up, Pugs? Pugs is like clockwork. Hold up, man. Hold up. Thank you, D. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Pugs. 11:30 a.m., 8:30 p.m. on the West Coast. Pugs is here. Always supporting the channel. Thank you, Pugs. Thank you, Tammy. Great to see you. Thank you, Pawn. All right, great to see everybody. Check this out. For all y'all who are just tuning in, thank you, Pawn. Thank you, Tammy. We are in downtown Tianjin. We're going to go to a few places today. But the most important place we're going to is called 5 Avenues. Thank you, Tammy and Annabelle. We're just finishing up with the old Hutong area that's still preserved. You can see a better angle from here. This is all that's left of the original Hutongs. Thank you, Betty West. Thank you, Just Joe. This is a totally built up area with a lot of skyscrapers. It reminds me of downtown Chicago. Once again, this to me looks just like downtown Chicago. Now, let's walk in to what I think is some of the cooler areas here in Tianjin, because for the folks who are watching, please remember, China in the 20th and 19th century has never been colonized. So I'm gonna say that again for everybody who's watching. China has never been colonized before in the last 200 years. However, there are areas, small cities, small plots of land in China that were unfortunately colonized in the last 200 years. So China as a country has never been colonized in the last 200 years. But there are cities here in China that were colonized. Hong Kong, China is an example. Taiwan, China is an example. Qingdao, China is an example, ceded to the Germans, then to the Japanese. Those places were colonized, but the country as a whole has never been colonized in the last 200 years. So that's something really important for you guys to remember. This is the difference, because the biggest difference is India as a country was colonized by the British for hundreds of years. Thank you, Lori. First by the Dutch East Trading Company, by the British government. China was never colonized, but a city like here in Tianjin was what I would call semi-colonized by the foreigners who had set up camp here. So what we're about to walk into is going to reflect the colonial history of the foreign nations that set up base here in Tianjin over the last couple hundred of years. What they did is that they would build buildings that reminded them of home. So the British would build British-style buildings. The Italians would build Italian-style buildings. So the result is that you have a city that is totally very, very different from other parts of China because of this colonial history. Does that make sense, everybody? So now, check this out. Check where I'm standing right now. You see this building right here? This is actually a hotel called All Season Hotel. I don't know how to say it in, you call it G Hotel. That's how you say it in English. You see this, right? It's almost as if you're in Paris. I know it doesn't look exactly like Paris. It doesn't look exactly like Paris. That's how you say it in English. You see this, right? It's almost as if you're in Paris. I know it doesn't look exactly like Paris, but if you look at these buildings here, it almost looks like you're in Paris, right? This is a French, very Victorian French style building. Look at this, right? So this is what we're gonna see later today as we walk down here in the city of Tianjin. Okay, hopefully my signal stays good. Let's keep walking. Man, great to see everybody. Please follow the channel and share this live stream. We're gonna do a lot of architectural tours today. I'm gonna show you guys some cool stuff. Once again, I don't know what is going on here in the city of Tianjin with the cell phone signal. It's been a little bit rough these last few days, man. I don't know what is going on. Anyway, you know what this place kind of reminds me of as I'm walking down here? This place actually reminds me a little bit of like Portland. Not only downtown Chicago, but also downtown Portland. You know, and look at this building right here. Doesn't that, look at, you see these big columns, big pillars over here? Look at this. You see this? Like, doesn't this look like New York? Like, look at this right here. I'm gonna cross the street and show you guys a little bit closer. Doesn't this look like New York? And that Very little vandalism. Come show you this. Come on. This looked like a building you would see in New York or Chicago. Look at this, right? It doesn't look very Chinese architectural style at all, right? You see this? I'm not an architectural expert, so I'm not gonna throw around words like Art Deco or Gothic. Look at this. Very, very beautiful. Thank you, Paul Lab. Great to see you, Paul Lab. Thank you for the massage. You got called China Telecom. Look at this. Very, very beautiful. My city of Tianjin. Beautiful. Somebody just sent another travel with. I didn't see that. So whoever sent it, thank you so much. We're at 7 already. Look at this. Now, this is the thing that you guys also have to understand. As we're in northern China now, I have to repeat this for everybody who's watching. For everybody who's watching, this is super, super important. Okay, this is super important. Thank you, Mikey Mike. China has never been colonized in the last 200 years. But cities within China have been colonized. Does that make sense? China has never been colonized, but cities within China have been colonized. Thank you, Nicho. This is a city that I wouldn't use the word colonized, but what I would use is the word, it has a lot of foreign influence. Thank you, user. I'm gonna try to get you guys a better view. Please follow the channel. So yes, please follow the channel. So yes, but you have to understand, there's a difference between a city and an entire country being colonized. So I'm gonna walk across the street right here. Show you guys these buildings here. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is why, this is another thing I have to remind you guys. Thank you, Mikey Mike. You have to remember this. Hugely important that you remember that most of the Chinese cities that were ceded to foreign nations are coastal cities. Thank you, BB. I have to say that again. Most of the cities here in China that have a foreign influence are coastal cities. Thank you, Mark and BB, meaning they are right along the ocean. Why is that? Why is that important? Because you have to remember, the foreign nations that were here in China in the 1800s and early 1900s, they wanted access to trade with the Qing dynasty. So they picked out places that were right along the ocean for their navy and for their merchant ships to come through. Thank you, Yvonne. So does that make sense? This is why when you look at Guangzhou, you look at Tianjin, you look at Qingdao, you look at all these places, they are all along the ocean. This is why when we go to Qingdao to go live stream, thank you, Nana, Sharon, and Shay, thank you guys. This is why when we go to Qingdao to go and live stream, you are going to see so much German influence in a Qingdao city, because Qingdao beer was originally invented by the Germans. After the Germans left the city, they left all their Siemens equipment that was used to make beer, okay? And that's how we have Qingdao beer, a famous Chinese beer. So when you go to Qingdao, you're gonna see a lot of German-style Gothic buildings that were left over by the Germans. And this is also another reason why, you gotta kind of hear this out though, Qingdao has one of the best sewage systems anywhere in China, because many parts of it was originally designed and engineered by the Germans. And you know the Germans are very, very good at engineering. So this is why Qingdao hardly ever floods, because their sewage system, their underground drainage system is over 100 years old and it still works perfectly. German engineering at its finest. Now, as we come over here, you guys can see we're clearly in downtown, right? It's very fancy, very, very beautiful. You got clear blue skies, beautiful air quality here in the city of Tianjin. Beautiful air quality, no smog, no pollution, not a lot of construction going on, but you guys can see here, a lot of Western style buildings. You see that? Western style buildings everywhere. This is why I love to show you guys, because you hardly see this in other parts of China. And the beautiful thing about it is, thank you, Tammy. Thank you so much, Tammy Jones. The beautiful thing about it is that all this is original. You see, this is not a pretend city. This is a real Western influence city. Thank you, April. This is a real international city. All this was built, like, see, look at this right here. Y'all see this right here? This is so beautiful. Look at this right here. This reminds me of Virginia, Washington, D.C. Look at these beautiful red bricks, right? That's what you would get in D.C., in Georgetown, in Virginia, right? A lot of old money, very, very waspy type of feel, right? And you have it here in the city of Tianjin. You see that? Very, very beautiful. That's why I'm telling you guys, this is why I love coming out here, because Tianjin is a real, this has got real history. You know, it has real international history. Now, as we walk across the street here, just look at, I'm telling you, this entire cluster here, and we're not even at our main streaming destination, we're just walking around downtown. You look at all these buildings here, look at this. Right? This right here looks just like my high school in Chicago. I swear to you. I went to Lincoln Park High School in Chicago. This looks just like my high school. This looks just like Lincoln Park High School that I went to with those huge, this looks like literally a building you would see in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Thank you, Jacqueline. This is a place you would see in Cambridge. Thank you, Jacqueline, for subscribing. This is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you go to Cambridge, Massachusetts, you go on the campus of Harvard, you go on the campus of Yale. This is exactly what you would see right here. Doesn't that look just like it? Right? Exactly. I haven't been to Norfolk, Virginia, but this is for the folks that live in Virginia, for the folks in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and all these places. You can see, doesn't that look just like it? Thank you, Shay. Thank you, Sylvia. Doesn't that look just like it? I went to high school in Chicago called Lincoln Park High School, and that's what it looks like. Thank you, Lena. That's exactly what it looks like. And now, so you guys will probably say, well, what are these buildings now? What do they use this now for? The foreigners have left since World War II. This is all in Chinese possession now. So what are these buildings now for? Well, this building right here is a Communist Party building. So this particular building that you see here, with also, once again, a lot of Western influences in the way it's building. This is a Communist Party building. This right here is a private hospital, I think. Some type of a hospital. It's kind of like a, I don't know what this means, but this is like a health maintenance platform. And a lot of them have been converted into luxury hotels. So you can see here, as we keep walking, a lot of them are bars, restaurants. See, look at this building here. This, I'm telling you guys, if you guys have been watching my streams consistently, we don't really see stuff like this, y'all, here in China. Look at this. Please follow the channel and share this live stream. Look how beautiful. I know it does look like DePaul University in Chicago. I'm very familiar with DePaul, right next to Lincoln Park High School. Right? So if you are an American and you say, I want to move to China, right? I want to move to China and I want to build a life here. This is the type of place that you could call home and really get that vibe of as if you're walking down the street in Charleston, South Carolina, right? In New Orleans, because this is what you're seeing here is just the tip of the iceberg. Look at this. This looks like a freaking castle from Romania, right? This is absolutely beautiful. This is what I'm talking about. The international city where we're about to walk to now, which I kind of need to navigate a little bit. Thank you, Randy. I need to navigate this a little bit. So let's start going towards our where we need to go. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Let's keep moving, y'all. Let's keep moving. You guys enjoying this? We are in downtown Tianjin. Just exploring the history of this Chinese city. Now, this is a particularly impressive building. And I remember coming here earlier this morning, and I was seeing this in the taxi. And I just remember saying, what a building. Like, look at this. This is as if you're walking in Europe somewhere. Look at how nicely done this is. Look at this. It is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So once again, for all the folks who are just coming in, you guys have to remember, I have to say this until my lips are dry. The situation in China in the last 200 years towards the end of the Qing dynasty is fundamentally different compared to the experience in India. Both great nations, both with a lot of population, both with great resources and a very proud history. Thank you, Pamela Jean. This is why I like to use India as an example. India as a country was colonized by the British until Mahatma Gandhi fought for their independence. China never had to fight for independence from a foreign power until the Japanese invaded during World War II. In 1937, well, in reality, in 1931, when they invaded Northeast China. So it's a fundamentally different situation because the entire country was never colonized. So this is why, when you understand China as a country, why is their language so well preserved? Why do the people have so much pride in their history, in their culture? because this is a country that's managed to preserve it all because it was never formally colonized by a foreign nation. You can understand, this is why India speaks English. Why does India speak English? Because the colonizers who colonized India spoke English. The British spoke English. Imagine if the Japanese had colonized China, which they never did, then they would be speaking Japanese here, right? But they didn't. So that is the fundamental difference. Please remember this as we're walking around. So this is why when you look at this country today and you try to understand its identity, thank you, John, you have to understand history. You have to understand history. It is a very proud nation that has struggled against so much foreign interference, foreign invasions, all types of unfair treaties, but it was never colonized in the last 200 years. So let's walk a little bit closer to this building and kind of see what this is. I'm actually kind of curious what this building is. It is huge. This is easily 10 stories tall. It looks absolutely beautiful. And I don't think it's a government building. I think it's a hotel, because I see a couple of taxis right in front of this. So I think this is probably a hotel. You know, just like I said, a beautiful country. Oh, I see some foreigners standing in front. This is definitely a hotel. This is definitely a fancy hotel. So let me check this out from right here. Look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. This is a hotel. I'm 100% sure this is a hotel. Shay, the name of the currency here is the yuan, the renminbi, the people's money. Let me walk in here and see. Man, that's kind of fancy. Now, I don't know if they're going to let me in, man. Oh, no wonder. See, no wonder, man. This is the Ritz Carlton. This is the freaking Ritz Carlton Hotel here. No wonder this is nice. This is the Ritz Carlton Hotel, y'all. That makes sense. Man, this is the Ritz Carlton. I'm not going anywhere near the Ritz Carlton. I can't even afford the Carlton. So we just gonna keep it moving. You guys gonna look at it from the outside. I'm not going inside, y'all. This is crazy. Look at this. Beautiful. Y'all really want to see it? I'm just joshing. I'm just playing around with you guys. But what we do out here, man, we like to keep grounded. You know what I'm saying? We like to keep grounded in reality. Y'all really want to go inside and see real quick? See, here's the problem. I don't think they're gonna let me inside because I got my camera. I have a camera in my hand. Beautiful. Man, look at this. Man, these foreign folks are glitzy, man. They got a nice black car. Come and pick them up. Thank you, Danny. Very, very glitzy. All right, let me walk inside real quick. Man. Walk into the Ritz real quick, man. I'm gonna walk in here real quick. I'm gonna show you guys shit here. Oh, hell nah. This look expensive as hell. Oh, this is gorgeous. I don't belong here, man. Yo, this is gorgeous, y'all. Thank you, AJ. Thank you, AJ. See, man, look, man, I only did this for y'all, but I came in here to show y'all this, man. I don't really belong here. Man, look at this. Bruh, look at this. You know, now I'm actually kind of curious. Bruh, look at this. You know, now I'm actually kind of curious. How much is a room here? I'm actually kind of curious now. Let me open up my Trip app. Let me open up my Trip.com app. I'm actually kind of curious now. Let's do the Ritz. Let's look it up. Not tits. Come on, man. Not tits. Ritz. Come on, man. Ritz Carlton, Tianjin. I see it. Thank you, William. All right, this is the Ritz Carlton Tianjin. So for tonight, let's not do tonight because this is a last minute booking. Let's do like sometime next week. Oh, it's about $200. That's about $220 a night. 200. So for one queen bed, 1630 yuan, no breakfast. So that's about $230. $230 for a night here. $230 US. I'm gonna come up here real quick, man, because this place look fancy. Look at this dude right here. I'm okay with my $20 hotel, man. My hotel is $25 a night, man. I don't need to pay $230. I'm okay with my $20 hotel. I sleep better in my $20 hotel. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me get a little bit. Look at this. Look at how nice this is, y'all. Man, rich people got it nice. Must be nice to be rich. Look at this. Man, this is all made out of marble right here, man. I'm geeking out over here over some marble. I'm touching some marble and shit. And you guys know I don't like to touch public facilities. Over here, I'm touching this marble. Look at this. Man. I do all right for myself, but I'm humble, man. I'm frugal and I'm humble. Look at this. I don't know who that is, but she look good, though. Man, this place is freaking gorgeous. The carpet is immaculate. Look at this place. This is the Ritz Carlton here in downtown Tianjin. Thank you, Xiaobendan. Thank you for the rose. This is beautiful. $230. But in all seriousness, man, let's change this conversation and let's talk about something serious. No more jokes. To get a Ritz-Carlton anywhere back home in America, even in Charlotte, North Carolina, which isn't the most expensive, you would looking at start at about $600, $700 a night. Even at Charlotte, North Carolina, $500, $600, $700 a night. Here in one of the largest cities here in China, you could stay here for only $230 a night. And this is a Marriott property, so you would get points for it. You would get points for this. You are going to get points for staying here. It'll go towards your Marriott account. This is beautiful. See, I'm not trying to bother these nice people, but I'm going to come and show you guys. See, downtown LA, exactly $700, $900. Look at this. Man, these people balling, man. This is real marble, man. This is real marble. I can feel it through my feet. Now, I will say this, man. Back in my old job, I've stayed in a lot of Ritz-Carltons back in my old job when I was traveling for the company. I stayed in a lot of Ritz-Carltons before, all over Asia. Never back home in America, but all over Asia, I've stayed in a lot of Ritz-Carltons. This is probably the one with the most flavor. This is like a real nice, like, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Anis. Thank you so much. Like, this is, I always tell you guys, man, like, I enjoy looking at this stuff as much as you guys do, you know? Like, it's just that for me, I'm at a point in my life where I'm trying to be frugal. I got it, you know what I'm saying? I could afford to stay here easily, but I love to stay frugal. I love to stay humble nowadays, being on the road and show you guys as much as I can. But what I will say is, like, this place has got a lot of history. It's like, this is actually a real nice Ritz-Carlton. It's one of the nicest Ritz-Carltons I've ever been to in my life. I wonder what the rooms are gonna look like. Somebody said stay one night. I have to check out tomorrow out of my hotel. I'm actually gonna think about it. I might stay here for one night just to kind of experience it. This is actually a pretty decent place. This is actually nice. Like, I appreciate it, man. Look at this, man. Look at this stuff right here. This is gorgeous. And you could stay here as an American. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you guys, man. Like $230 a night, you're looking at a very basic Marriott or Holiday Inn back home in America, right? If you are in any type of a reasonable sized city back home in America, $230 a night is only gonna get you a very basic hotel, right? But you see, velvet, is that velvet? That is velvet. Thank you, Julia May. That is velvet. You know what I mean? Like, you can't really get, this is why, like, I always encourage you guys, man, like, if you come out to China and you watch my show, you're gonna see all types of income brackets that fit your budget. For me, it's usually the $19, $20, $25 hotels, right? But I'm also gonna show you the fact that there are nice places like this here in China. Like, look at this, man. Look at these two folks over here, man. They're having a good time. They're about to do the boom boom after this dance, man. Look at them. They about to do the boom boom after this. Look at this. Man, they about to do the boom boom. This is freaking gorgeous. Look at this. So you know what I mean? It's like, this is why I always tell people, like, $230 a night back home in America gets you so very, like, honestly, in New York City, man, $230 a night gets you a very basic Airbnb and a very basic hotel. Here, it gets you the Ritz-Carlton. Here, it gets you the Ritz-Carlton in China. This is beautiful, man. I like, look at this. I'm not even gonna pan my camera that way. I can't afford to even look at that. Look at this. Man. I gotta get up out of here, man. This is way too beautiful. Please follow the channel and share this live stream. I show you guys every side of China. I'm not staying at this Ritz Carlton, but it's nice to come in here and show you guys probably what is the nicest hotel here in the city of Tianjin. This beautiful Ritz Carlton. Look at this. Oh, they got statues on statues on statues, huh? Oh, wow. Y'all wilding with the statues, man. Look at this. Oh, they got statues on statues on statues. Thank you, Bree Bree. Man, who you supposed to be? Man, thank you, Bree Bree. Thank you. Man, I'm telling you guys, Tianjin Ritz-Carlton's got it going on. I'm impressed. Let's get up out of here. I am officially impressed. I am officially impressed with this place. Let's do a poll. Should we stay here for one night? Should we stay here for one night, everybody? Should we do it? Should we stay here for one night? I am impressed. Everybody's saying yes. Everybody's saying yes. Dude, everybody is saying yes, man. I feel like I should stay here for one night and stream it. You know what I mean? I feel like I should do it. Let me go back to my room and see, look at this. Look at this, I got this nice tailor over here. Look at that, for my 6-month anniversary, man. Y'all egging me on, man. Y'all want me to do some spending. Y'all want me to do some, look at this. It's probably where the elevators are. See, this is a nice thing about rich people, is that these places look totally empty, not stuffy, not full of people. My hotel I gotta wait so long for elevators, people coming in and out, sharing one elevator. You know what I'm saying? When you out here, everything just feels, even the smell feels nice. Let me soak this smell in. Hold on, before I leave, let me take some deep breaths, because this is Ritz-Carlton air. Let me take like 3 breaths. This is Ritz-Carlton air, man. Shit. I'm gonna keep breathing on my way out of here. Somebody could have farted next to me and I don't even care, man. This is Ritz-Carlton air, okay? Thank you, Benja. Thank you, Bree Bree. Oh, it's that Ritz-Carlton air. Let's keep moving, y'all. Follow the channel, man. Follow the channel. That's how I always imagine the rich laugh. Just like the Mortimers from Trading Places. Man, follow the channel, y'all. Let's get up out of here. Look at this. I came in the Ritz-Carlton dressed like this. Thank you, Lady Death. In a white t-shirt, blue shorts, Skechers, plus some sun sleeves on. This is how I came in, dressed like this, with a sun hat on. Okay, that's how I came into the Ritz-Carlton. Think about that. Think about that, man. Shit. Looks beautiful. Let's get up out of here. See, I'm probably the loudest person in here, man. I got to be more couth. I'm acting a little bit uncouth right now with a loud voice. You know what I mean? You watch Trading Places again on Sunday. Great movie. Great movie. I love Eddie Murphy. You know, especially that scene, this dude is, if you guys are watching this, man, you ever seen Trading Places, that scene where he's on the ground, he's begging for money, pretending to be someone who's disabled, and then the cops pick him up. He says, "It's a miracle. I can see. I can walk. I have legs." Let's get up out of here, y'all. Word of the day, please. Word of the day is rich. The word of the day is rich. The Chinese word for rich is fu. Fu. Imagine you saying the word fu. Now say it like fu. That's how you say rich in Chinese. Fu. Fu. Like Foo Fighters. Exactly, like the Foo Fighters. Fu. Rich. That's where we're at. A very full place right now. The Ritz-Carlton. Fu. Keep moving, y'all. Let's keep moving. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Hold on. Before we go. This lady looking at me like, what is he doing? What is he doing? I don't care. air so good, man. I love this Ritz-Carlton air. You know what? I'm gonna get a little empty. Hold up, man. I got a bottle of water with me. Let me finish this water real quick, and I'm gonna open the cap, and I'm gonna fill it with some Ritz-Carlton air. And when I get back into my hotel and I feel very, very sad in my bed, I'm gonna open that air, I'm gonna open that bottle, and I'm gonna breathe the Ritz-Carlton air when I get back to my room. Hold up one second. Let me finish my water, and let me capture some of this Ritz-Carlton air. Okay, I gotta capture this Ritz-Carlton air. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Follow the channel, man. I'm just playing around with y'all, man. Let's get up out of here. Let's get up out of here. All right, that's where you check in right here. There's a little coffee shop over here. You know what I'm saying? There's a little coffee place. Fancy. Look how fancy this place is. Man, thank you, light and love. Thank you, Shadow Man. Let's get up out of here. I'm in rare form. I'm telling you guys, I love it when I'm streaming every single day. You know what I'm saying? I love it when I stream every single day. Let's get up out of here, man. Get out of Ritz. I'm starting to attract a little bit more attention to myself now, speaking all this English, man. Employees kind of looking at me. You can only get away with this for so long, man. Let's get up out of here. Let's get up out of here. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, light and love. We gotta get up out of here. And I hope this gentleman's gonna open the door for me when I leave. Thank you, Marcus. Oh, man. Man, they opened the door for me. I love it. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Sharon. Let's get up out of here. Thank you, Kat. Follow the channel, everybody. This is the Ritz-Carlton here in the city of Tianjin. We're gonna keep walking around. You know, there was one time in my life, that's why I love to reminisce about stuff like this. There was one time in my life where I used to be ambassador level with Marriott. Like, I used to be an ambassador level member with Marriott. That is the highest level you can go, okay? Because of all the travel I did as a company employee. Now I'm obviously no longer an ambassador, nor do I give a shit. But I love walking around and coming to these Marriott properties because it gives me a feeling of what life. Now look at this. This is how you know you at the Ritz-Carlton. Look at all these fancy cars out here. Man. Let's keep it moving. Keep it moving. Man. Let's keep it moving. This is nice. I'm glad I came in here. That was actually pretty nice. I wasn't wrong either, right? I told you guys